Thousands of Mainers voicing their thoughts about the Trump administration's latest policies and mass firings. The ACLU of Maine put together 20 protests that stretched across the state from Aroostook County to Kittery to down east. It was all part of a nationwide hands-off movement. More than 1,200 rallies were held across 50 states yesterday. In Maine's largest city, protesters filled Portland's Monument Square. Senator Angus King even made a surprise appearance. During an impromptu speech, he said the Department of Government Efficiency, more commonly known as DOGE, is gutting the Department of Veterans Affairs. He says the closing of federal agencies is an assault on the U.S. Constitution.
This is the most serious assault on our Constitution in the history of this country. They are closing agencies that was created by Congress. They are impounding funds that are appropriations bill. Why is this important? Old James Madison got it right. He said if you put the legislative power, the executive power, and the judicial power in the same set of hands, that's a perfect definition of tyranny.
Hundreds of people also gathered at Bangor's waterfront. The organizer there says that they were driven by recent decisions that impact Mainers, like the USDA federal fund freezes. Secretary of State and candidate for Maine Governor Shenna Bellows was in attendance. She says she finds the cuts to several government programs and departments concerning.
The targeting of our state, the cuts to veterans' health care, to our schools, to our farmers.
It's hands off. So hands off Social Security, hands off our federal workers, hands off our health care, hands off our women's bodies and women's rights.
Several Mainers also showed their support for President Trump in Bangor yesterday, and a couple people also carried signs protesting transgender women and girls in women's sports. Now, we have reached out to the Senate and House minority offices for comment on these protests. We'll bring you those responses when we hear back.